What is going on, y'all? This is John with Facemask Fantasy, bringing you new up-to-date fantasy content every day right here on this channel. So if you have not subscribed already, please hit that button. But without further ado, let's get into some fantasy talk. KJ Osborn was targeted 9 times week 1, and he caught 7 of those 9 targets for 76 yards in the Vikings' week 1 loss to the Bengals. He has clearly cemented himself as the wide receiver 3 in Minnesota, this after a summer where the team lost Olabisi Johnson, drafted Amir Smith-Marset, signed Dede Westbrook, Kyle Rudolph left via free agency to the Giants, Irv Smith is done for the year with his own injury, and the team also brought in Chris Herndon, but he's just not that good. The wide receiver 3 role is not a role that we typically look for fantasy production. Chad Beebe had the role last season and only managed 20 catches for 201 yards in the number 3 role, but again, look at the losses that they sustained. Kyle Rudolph, Irv Smith, BC Johnson, Chad Beebe, and KJ Osborn was the beneficiary week 1. They used more 3 wide receiver personnel sets than they did in all of 2020, and with defenses keying in on Adam Thielen and Justin Jefferson, and this team likely playing from behind, if KJ Osborn has the role locked down, which I think he does, this could be a role that could be fantasy relevant. So who is KJ Osborn? The Vikings selected Miami wide receiver KJ Osborn with the 176th overall pick in the 2020 NFL draft. He's 5'11", 203 pounds, and he transferred to Miami for his final collegiate year, and he led the Hurricanes in receiving yards with 547 in his only season in the ACC. He ran an above average 40, 4.48, and he was originally brought in to compete for special teams. But looking at this wide receiver core, there's no way to argue it's not one of the easiest wide receiver cores to climb in the NFL, as it's literally just a bunch of guys after the top 2. According to Pro Football Focus, Osborn ran 37 of his routes, 68.4% of his routes from the slot in week 1, and he saw an average depth of target of 6.4. It looks like the Vikings are going 3 wide out of necessity, and KJ Osborn is their slot option when they do. And with the week 2 matchup against the Cardinals on deck, the Vikings could be forced to air it out more than 40 times once again, and I think Cousins will likely need to get the ball out quick. This defense is underrated in Arizona, so all signs point to KJ Osborn being the recipient of a bunch of short passes again, and likely negative game script. I believe he should have a good shot to continue to put up wide receiver 3 numbers in this offense until further notice, as nobody's coming in to save the day here. Irv Smith Jr. is done for the year, and again, I don't think Chris Herndon is all that great, so I don't think a return to 2 tight end sets being one of their base sets is something that is going to happen anytime soon. I think this 3 wide receiver set Vikings is the new look Vikings for the 2021 season, just out of necessity. Now, with all slot receivers, he's more valuable in PPR formats, so that's something to keep in mind. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think that KJ Osborn has what it takes to hold down the wide receiver 3 role on this offense for the foreseeable future? And do you think, like me, that he should put up wide receiver 3 numbers in this offense that, outside of the top 2 options, don't have a lot of pass catchers of note? Put your thoughts in the comment section below. This is John with Facemask Fantasy, bringing you new fantasy content every day right here on this channel. So if you have not subscribed already, please hit that button. Thank you for listening and have a great day.